Welcome to the Graps podcast. I am pretty much that as Khalid. We're here to talk about AEW Dynamite, and then also we'll get into like the weekend, things like that, the usual.
Yeah.
I felt bad about there not being a show on Tuesday because Khalid fucked up the recording. No. I tried something different. It didn't work. The fucking audio didn't work. So that's why there was no Tuesday episode or one Monday episode, whatever. But yeah, I have a full fucking breakdown here. This is gonna be a good episode. This is a full Dynamite breakdown. We're not gonna be talking about
everything now.
Yes, we're not gonna be talking about which segment was there. I have it all. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Sorry, football news came up. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, Dynamite. I think it was better than what it looked like on paper tonight. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, we got disclaimer. If Khalid lags a little more than usual, he's in a tropical fucking storm right now. So
yeah, Debbie is currently kicking my ass. Debbie, I do not appreciate it.
Yeah.
Fuck you. All right.
So that's why if he lags, that's why. Fucking please deal with it. Just bear with us. Yeah. Anyways, I thought the show was better than what it was on paper. A lot was added to it because of the 8-man tag that we'll get, or 6-man tag that we'll get into later on that I liked a lot. But yeah, I mean, how'd you feel about overall Dynamite?
I give it like a high 6, low 7. That's what I'm feeling. Like a high 6, low 7 on the show overall.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. Good, like pretty decent on the good side. A little bit above average. Mainly because of that 6-man, but some of the segments were good too. Some of the promos.
There were some good segments. I think they added some exciting stuff to All In, or like the prospect of some exciting things being added to All In, as well as a couple like very, very good segments. So the show kicked off MJF versus Kyle Fletcher. Match was fine. Off rip, no LED barricades.
No LED barricades.
Let's fucking go. They're gone forever. No, yeah, match was fine. I didn't love it really, to be honest, but it wasn't overly offensive. After the match, however, MJF punched Kyle with the Dynamite diamond ring, and he was bleeding, and MJ was beating the fuck out of him, and he grabbed him. He yelled "Tiger Driver," and then Ospreay ran out and really made sure to get a lot of Kyle's blood on his shirt. Really hugged him, tried to get him.
He fucking held his head close. Yeah, that was all on his fucking shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know. It was bad. They were acting like he hit the Tiger Driver when he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. This feud has not been great. For me at least. Well, I did write the finish of the match. Don needs to find somebody that is committed to this fucking screwdriver as much as he is, because every time he decides to throw it in the ring, that just means that the finish is coming and his wrestler is going to lose. Yeah. So, find somebody that's going to want to use it and use it effectively, please. That isn't Takeshita. Thank you. After that, Mariah May versus Viva Van. Mariah beat the shit out of Viva. Did a cool ass German suplex, a big ass drop kick, and threw her against the guardrail and stuff. And she won with the Storm Zero. Tony Storm's finisher. Oh wait, we were just talking about that. She stole her finisher.
She did steal her finisher. Yeah, she did.
Khalid and I were talking about how there needs to be more finishing stealing wrestlers. Mariah May. What a wrestler. After the match, Mariah was handed a present by somebody. And she opened it, and it was a picture of Tony hugging Mariah. And on the back, it says, "Die, Mariah, die." And then Tony popped up behind her like Jason Voorhees. And they brawled. I do like the fact that, I think, like, the first brawl that they had, I was a fan of it. However, I was mad that they were being held back so much. But it seems like, as we get closer to All In, they're getting more time to beat the fuck out of each other in these brawls. So I assume the go home is going to be a very, like, a long, drawn-out brawl. I would like to see it, like, it's in Cardiff. It'd be cool if they did, like, a around the fucking arena brawl, you know?
Yeah.
Throw it like a river or something, you know? Do some weird old school shit. I don't know.
DDT, old school DDT stuff.
Yeah.
Chikara just fucking fight in the fucking lake for
Yeah.
no reason. Or do the Inoki on the island.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Who was it? Fujiwara, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, just some crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd
it'd be awesome. The next segment was very funny. It was the Jack Perry Raven ass promo, but for the YouTube TV viewers, it was
YouTube TV, Spectrum, like whatever TV.
It was the Jack Perry, the beginning of it, and then he was talking about there's prices you have to pay, and then immediately it cut to Taco Bell commercial.
$7 deluxe box.
Fucking
what Perry was
double chicken chalupa. And then it cut right back to the fucking
right back to the promo.
Yeah. My main takeaway, like the first thing I thought of whenever I thought the segment was cool. It was very Raven-esque. It's not like you said. Fucking Jerry Lynn showed him the tapes. Like, I think it's awesome. He should just lean into it fully. But can he wrestle?
That's like, oh, it's such a frustrating thing to request on my wrestling show that I see some people wrestle. All right,
yeah,
like,
it's super fucking annoying. Like, just the entirety of the elite, really. The Young Bucks are the worst offenders. They haven't defended those titles since they won them in May. It's been 2 months. 2 months and like 2 weeks. 2.5 months.
Terrible.
Yeah, just really like detrimental to the TV show type gimmick, and it needs to be changed like soon. Directly after the Jack Perry segment was a Darby Allin promo where he basically says, "Jack Perry, you don't fucking come to work, pussy, but you have to come to work at All In." Is essentially what he said. So, you know, I think that match would be fucking sweet. They should both bleed. Jack Perry with a full, like, Crimson Mask is always, like, kind of sweet. He had one at Blood and Guts. Not a Crimson Mask, but close enough to a Crimson Mask. It was fucking sweet. Shibata versus fucking Brian Keith. Somehow, like, still a pretty fun match, even though Jericho was on commentary, like, talking up a fucking storm. Like, would not shut the fuck up. They cut to him and he goes, "Hi guys, shut up." You said, like, he referenced, I didn't hear it, but he referenced Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Dave Meltzer gave his match with Suzuki 4 stars.
Just true fucking wrestle crap stuff there from Chris Jericho.
Novi was at the concessions. He posted a video. He just posted a video.
Oh, really?
Brian.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
That's
Brian,
awesome.
Jeff.
Shout out Novi. We'll get him on the podcast soon, I promise.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe. They attacked him after the match. I'm kidding. We will. The fucking Learning Tree attacked Shibata after the match, and he was saved by none other than Hook himself. Tony Khan tweeted something, I think. Oh. Okay. Just advertising the match that you already announced. Anyways. Yeah, he was saved by Hook, who awkwardly tried to beat everyone up. Yeah, it was fine. That's about my experience.
He unfortunately, like I'm not even gonna say unfortunately, but like he got a big pop in there. I'm not gonna lie, he got a big pop.
He did get a pretty big pop.
Yeah.
We heard Novi like audibly. It's kind of weird.
We heard Novi rip his fucking shirt off.
Yeah.
That Hook had returned.
It's kind of crazy. Anyways, after that match was the Orange Cassidy segment where he essentially said like the plan was that they were going to do another conglomeration versus Roddy, Martos, Roosh, fuckers match. But then there's obviously travel issues because of what is the name of the storm? Debbie. Because of fucking Debbie. And so Orange got he got to help with some local Carolina boys. But we'll get to that because it didn't happen directly after the match or after that segment. Hangman Page was there, guys. He said that there have been dumbasses getting in his way. But he will have what he wants. What do you think it is that he wants?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe another shot to get the trios titles with the Elite.
Shut the fuck up. No, he wants Swerve Strickland, guys. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he does want that. You couldn't tell based off how he's been booked, but he does want. That's not true. They're telling a story that makes sense. I'm lying. I'm just mad. Sorry, guys. The next segment was fucking awesome. Jim Ross, Swerve Strickland, sit-down interview. Just, dude, Swerve Strickland is like, this is going to sound stupid, but he is the world's champion. You know what I mean? Carries himself that way, talks that way, wrestles that way. Just fucking awesome. Talks about the last year he's had from All In 23, wrestling Christian, and he was wrestling with Christian versus Sting and Darby. That's what it was.
Sting and Darby.
Yeah. So All In 24, all the bad shit that he's done, that has gotten him to this point. And then they go directly into the Bryan match, and Swerve essentially like, what is Bryan gonna do when his body starts, shitting out on him? His fucking neck starts spazzing up. He used to tingle in his fingers. His back starts breaking down.
Yeah.
It was awesome. This is fucking sweet. Please, more Jim Ross sit-down segments, please. We need them for these big matches. My favorite one that they've ever done. Again, I know I'm Mark. Don't fucking talk about it. The sit-down interview that they did with CM Punk before his match with Eddie Kingston is fucking awesome. It rules so hard. So yeah, please more Jim Ross stuff. Even like in his old age, he's like clearly not in the best condition here. However, he's still just
he loves wrestling.
He has a mind for it, obviously. So like he knows how to do these things. And he was like clearly like this is gonna sound fucked up. He's like clearly coherent still. So like Swerve was talking about how like would the locker room have the same concern for me that people think I should have for Bryan going into like a careerist title match? And Jim Ross was like, I'll tell you what, they shouldn't. Like if you were in this position, they shouldn't have that. What happened?
Nothing happened. Somebody Peps is I'm sorry to like cut through like that, but Peps pointed out that All In week is CMLL Grand Prix week, which means that Claudio will not be at All. He can't be at All because he's in the Grand Prix. So
then they're gonna do that match at All Out.
Yeah, they're gonna do it All Out. So
all right, well, we'll get to that.
Still. Yeah, we'll get to that.
So yeah, again, awesome segment. More Jim Ross stuff, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy came out, and then he had the jacket wrapped on a shirt that was very clearly had a star on it.
Yeah, when he put his arms out, it just a star.
It's FTR, guys. My God. It's FTR and Orange Cassidy. Anyways, sorry, my brother texted me. It was FTR and Orange Cassidy versus Roosh, Martos, and Roddy. This is some shit I would book on Fire Pro Wrestling just for the fuck of it. This was awesome. There was like so many different like matchup possibilities in this match. Just these guys in general. All these like conglomeration tags. Fucking rock. Yeah. One of the main takeaways, I mean, it's been the takeaway since like a couple of days ago, but Roosh and Mortos need a tag, please. These guys, as a tag team, fucking rock. Like, there's like a weird amount of chemistry there. Just, please. It would benefit your tag division to have two fucking just sick freaks.
Definitely would.
In there to fuck people up. So yeah, good match. Roosh took the pin, which is crazy.
Had to get hit by like what was it? It was the orange punch. It
was the orange punch into.
No. He took the what's the beach break? He took the beach break, kicked out at one, like barely.
Yeah.
Then took the orange punch. Then took the fucking what do they call it now? I forget.
The shatter machine.
Shatter machine. Big break, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
And then you got pinned. It was crazy. But yeah, awesome match.
Crazy.
More of those weeks. The Acclaimed came out afterwards, but then Max's fucking mic wasn't working. The dumbass bitch. God. And yeah, so they just brawled. This is a tag team segment, so I'll say it again. Where the fuck are the Young Bucks? It'd be nice to see them on my television every once in a while. But you know,
they're just nowhere to be fucking found. Like,
just leave the company. Fuck off. Like, nobody fucking cares about you anymore, dude. Actually, it actually makes you so mad. Anyways, during that tag match, they announced a casino gauntlet match at All In for a guaranteed world title shot.
Oof.
This is presumably what Khalid and I speculated as the all-out world title match. So, we threw out a couple names. Ricochet could do it. We're thinking a match versus Bryan Danielson for the world title. Ricochet could do it. Pac could do it. We had some other names. Mortos came to mind, but they're not gonna do that. Fucking Roddy. Those are like not the main guys, but I think Ricochet is a real chance. Like bringing him in at Wembley.
Yeah.
Having a main event as like a first pay-per-view on the show or in the company. It'd be like a big way to bring him in.
I'm trying to think who Joker wise, like there's not that many.
That's the thing. Like Joker is different because I think
we said Mystico.
Mystico, but if it's Grand Prix week, they can't do it.
Yeah, that's right.
So like it would have to be somebody. If they're gonna do a Joker, it has to be somebody from Japan or somebody that's just not in the Grand Prix. I would like to see some CMLL guys on this show, but it doesn't seem likely. I'm trying to pull up their roster right now. My computer's going super slow. Okay, let's look at their roster really quickly. The idea of Adam Copeland came to mind if he is healed. I don't think he is, but if he is, that would be awesome. I don't think he is, but they could do something like fucking Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia would be fucking sweet.
That story's not done yet at all between.
It's not even close. No,
not even close.
They could do maybe if Jay White comes back, they could do that. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, give my boy an actual title match and watch him cook. Jesus Christ.
Kenny Omega. Konosuke Takeshita is like an actual, like a very interesting option.
You're gonna be pissed, or you're not gonna be pissed because you say you didn't mind. AEW posted immediately following.
You're cutting out.
I gotta say this shit clearly. immediately following AEW Dynamite, there was a incident involving hashtag Hangman Adam Page and at Real Jeff Jarrett. Video to come.
I mean,
So
that seems to be where they're going for the All-In match. And like I said to you, it's not something that I absolutely love, but it's also not the worst thing they could do, I don't think. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, if they do like a Texas Death or something like that, some kind of stipulation that turns it into like a weird fucking brawl, I'll accept it. I don't know. Hangman's booking is just very questionable. I don't really understand it. But yeah. We'll see what happens, I guess. Looking at this roster page, though. Oh, man. They could do fucking... I don't know how long until Sam Joe is back, but... Brian versus Sam Joe would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great. In Chicago, too?
In Chicago. Right. Somebody mentioned Will Ospreay wrestling 2 times in one night and winning that. I would be very mad about that, but...
I'd be very pissed about that. Ospreay, you need to calm down, brother.
Yeah, calm the fuck down. For us, Kyle O'Reilly would be sweet.
Yeah.
I think the realistic options are Takeshita.
Bro, we are not thinking. Fucking Nigel.
It's not gonna be Nigel. Nigel could.
Yes, it is, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Nigel could be in. Nigel could be in the match.
Why did we even think of that like at all? Like just at all in? At all in?
I guess. I don't know. I feel like if he's gonna wrestle, it has to be at Wembley though. Like.
But what better place for him to return than at Wembley?
I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I don't know.
I'll take it because he.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just saying, like, the option.
You don't want to get your hopes up for a fucking Nigel.
Well, yeah. But like, that would be awesome, though.
That would be cool. He wouldn't have to wrestle any matches in between that. It's not like he's wrestling a lot. He's going to do that and then do all-out match.
Yeah. I would like it, but I just it doesn't seem likely. I think the realistic options are.
I'm making a tweet right now, actually.
Okay, dude. The realistic options to me are Takeshita, Daniel Garcia, Darby. No, Darby was at Grand Slam. So Danny, Takeshita. And it might be it. Danny, Takeshita, and if Joe is back, then Joe. Those 3 make sense to me. See, I'm excited for that though. That is like a fun thing to look forward to. After that tag match was the Christian Cage segment about the Trios tag title match at All In. He said that this Saturday on Collision, House of Black is going to wrestle the Bang Bang Gang for the #1 contendership for the Trios titles with Christian Cage as the special guest referee. Guys, that match is going to be fucking awesome. I hope you guys are aware of this. Like,
you're going to see a real special guest referee, right?
Yeah, Seth.
Shit, that was at SummerSlam.
No, but seriously, like, I can only imagine how loud that fucking arena is going to get. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited for this match. Maybe a little excited than I should be, but I don't give a fuck. That match is going to rule. After that was... Sorry, go ahead.
Mariah May and Tony also fought backstage.
Okay.
Like, at the same time as Hangman and Jeff, I guess.
It seems like they are taking advantage... taking advantage of... Since there weren't that many people at the show tonight, or at least there was a substantially less amount than there usually is, they're probably taking advantage of the time just to build as much as they can. Makes sense. That's what they should do.
What if Jeff Jarrett is bleeding some more, bro? Oh my god. If he's bleeding some more. Oh my
god. If they're going to do Hangman, Jeff Jarrett, and all that, it needs to be like I want to see them in like a fucking Texas bull rope match, but they're doing one on Collision, so like them that close together wouldn't make that much sense. A strap match would be sweet. A dog collar match would be awesome. Something fucking Memphis, bro. Like bloody Memphis, stupid shit. That's what I want.
Yeah.
And then after that, you'll figure out what you're gonna do with Hangman.
Yeah.
I guess. It's a pretty clear option, but fucking whatever. Camille versus two local talents. She beat the fuck out of him. She squashed him. And then afterwards, Mercedes cut a pretty bad promo. The crowd was not reacting, rightfully so.
Oh, that's what I said. I don't know if you heard me when I said that, but yeah, my fault. Fucking, I was saying like, this when your mic or like you couldn't hear me.
Oh, right, my headphones.
Yeah. I was saying like, whenever Mercedes is cutting promos, it seems like when she's out there by herself, it seems so awkward. But then when she's out there like face to face with who she's feuding with,
Yeah,
her promos are like way way better than what they are
when she has she has somebody out there to like riff with, it's better.
Yeah, it's way better. So like,
I just like her promos now are like they're all the same. They're all yelling the city name, saying "Say hi to your CEO," saying "I'm the best." I'm the best because I have 2 titles.
Yeah, like
and that's it.
I feel like that first promo that she cut when after Baker came back, and like she was getting kind of booed a bit, like it felt like her like right there, like I thought she had it.
That was her best promo in the company so far, for sure.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, like that's that energy you should probably keep, but she has not kept it. So,
yep.
I don't know.
Tony Schiavone came up and said that Tony Khan has overruled the Elite, and they have lifted Britt Baker's suspension, her kayfabe suspension, not her shoot one. And they had Britt Baker on satellite. And she came on the satellite and was like, "This is my home. This is just, your flavor of the month." Because we all know that when things don't go your way, you take your ball and you go home. Shooty. This fucking sucked. Claudio versus Okada, or Claudio and Okada. Sorry. Oh, we'll be face to face next week. I wrote here, all in? No, all out probably. So I guess. So, like, what the fuck is...
What is Okada doing? And what is Hangman and Jarrett going to be the match?
I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Directly after that was the main event of the show. Bryan Danielson versus JARRET. Jeff Jarrett.
The man.
This was like fucking... It started off like full fucking Memphis concession stand brawl.
Yeah.
They were like circled by fans, and the fans were they were going fucking insane. They were throwing each other on trash cans, hitting each other with beer bottles. The fans were like loud.
Yeah, they were loud. Jeff Jarrett was hitting Bryan, and Bryan was going into the fans. He's like, oh, they were pushing him back. That shit was so...
It was like a mosh pit. It was sweet. Yeah, fucking sweet match. The finish was kind of fucking wild. He like hit his Busaiko knee, but he hit or used a chair like in front of his knee to hit him with it. Which like
fucking falling down on his...
and like busted Jeff's chin open. Bryan won the match, obviously. Yeah, like busted Jeff's chin open. So whenever they cut to Jeff after the match, his fucking chin was bleeding all down his neck and stuff. It was crazy. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was also there, by the way, but he came down to the ring, shook hands with both guys, and then Dragon and Jeff Jarrett hugged each other. But then, my God, that's Swerve Strickland.
That's Swerve Strickland, the world champion.
He came out, essentially cut like a pretty similar promo to the Jim Ross segment, where you're saying like your body's breaking down. If this is what you look like after Jeff Jarrett, imagine what I'm gonna do to you. That kind of thing. And he said, "But I want a warm up. I want a sparring partner." So it's gonna be Swerve Strickland versus Wheeler Utah next week. And yeah, that was Dynamite. So next week we have the Okada face off with Claudio. We have Swerve and Yuta. We have. Is there anything else that was announced that you can think of?
I need to look at Nobi's Twitter, because he's at Rampage.
Oh yeah, he's doing Rampage right now. Okay, I'm going to try and find
Yuta versus Rocky.
Yuta versus Rocky. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find. Well, for Collision again, Thunder Rosa and Deonna Purrazzo Texas Bull Rope match, and then main event of that show. Oh, world titles, trios world titles, winner world contendership match, House of Black versus Bing Bang Yang, special referee Christian Cage. But for Dynamite next week, let me try and find it very quickly. It is just Swerve and Wheeler. So
Swerve and Wheeler right now.
I assume we'll get a Hangman match there because it's in Virginia. Yeah. Outside of AEW though, the wrestling world. Hey, Khalid, I have a question.
What's up?
What does the G and G1 stand for?
I believe it stands one Hiroki Goto.
That's right.
Yeah,
Hiroki Goto and David Finlay was the main event of last night's G1 show, and Goto beat him. Goto is on track. Have him win it. Win the whole thing.
Yeah. Good.
I don't give a fuck. Shota Umino, suck my Shota balls. Okay? Fucking Yoda Tsuji, say yo to my balls, okay? I need this. I need this. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Takeshita and ELP had I didn't know ELP could have good matches in 2024, but he did.
Dave Meltzer made a tweet saying that they were on a different level, or like they had a different game plan from
on a different level.
Like I feel
like Will Ospreay,
something like that. Oh, he said something that makes me feel like he's put that.
He's gonna give it a 5.
He might give it a 5.
That would be.
Let me see what he said.
That shit was not a 5. That shit was like 4.25. Calm down.
He said I just watched Takeshita versus Phantasmo. They were playing a different game from everyone else. He's rating that bitch 5 stars. He's gonna rate that bitch 5 stars. He's gonna rate that bitch 5 stars.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's so funny.
Oh,
they were playing a different game than everyone else.
That's literally what he said. He posted that like right after Dynamite ended. I'm looking over here at this crowd like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But yeah, he's gonna get that bitch 5 stars. Yeah, that's funny.
All right. Tonight on the G1, later tonight, we have the only match here that I'm like really going to be looking forward to is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Gabe Kidd. That should be sweet. Outside of that, there's not much. Naito and Callum Newman. That's gonna suck.
I'm gonna break down how the shit's gonna go for like eliminations wise.
Right. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the end of the G1 next weekend. Really not this upcoming weekend. The next weekend is the finals, in which Hiroki Goto will be crowned the G1 Climax 34 champion. Go ahead.
Oh man. Okay, so basically, here's how I understand it. So eliminated is Cal Newman is eliminated. Bolton unfortunately is eliminated.
Fuck off.
ELP is eliminated. So as the weeks go on, or like, so for example, on the next show, I'm pretty sure whoever has 6 points at the end of that show, they are gone. So if Shota loses his match, if Shingo loses his match, if Great Khan loses his match, if Gabe or Jake, if any of those 5 people lose their matches, they're probably out. More than likely, I'm pretty sure they're out
Damn, Gabe's
because
gonna be
after
out.
who's he fighting?
Zach.
Oh, he's fighting Zack Sabre. Oh my god, fuck. Um, and again, like depending on how they do the finals, it's I'm pretty sure it's going to be 4 from each block. It's going to be the top.
It's gonna be second place and third place from A block fight each other. They go to fight first place of A block. Second and third place of B block fight each other. Whoever wins that faces first place of B block. And then the first and whatever, whoever wins the knockout match of each match. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Whoever wins those 2 matches are A and B block final. Yes.
Okay, it's top 3.
Top 3 of each block. Sorry.
So top 3 each block. So like right now, Naito has 8, Sonata has 8, Zack Sabre has 10, Evil has 10. So the only way that, you know, we get more than 3 people in the A block at least is like we'll need to have like 4 or 5 people finish with 8 points, and it'd be a tiebreaker for like that bottom spot in which they'll do like a 4-way, a 5-way, however many it is. Prediction wise, oof. I feel like Saber and Evil are like solidified, especially if who's Evil fighting? You haven't pulled up who's
Shingo.
See, because Shingo has 6, so if he wins that, he's 8, and he ends up in that tiebreaker kinda. But then he would also have to win his next match after that, which would be Jake Lee. Jake
Lee.
I mean, he should definitely win those, but you know what? I'm gonna shut my ass up. Okay,
he should win those. He could. There's like
evil.
A real chance he does not win those.
He should beat Jake Lee, you know. But yeah, they're probably not gonna let him win that. I mean, realistically, if they just let Zack Sabre get out of A block, and then B block, if Yuya and Hanare, if they lose their next match, they're done. I know Yuya's not losing his next, because Yuya's next match is
Suji, right?
It's Yoda. Yeah, Yoda. So
man, I'm sorry. The idea of a fucking Zack Sabre Jr. Hiroki Goto finals just came to my mind. You know, whenever the Chiefs and the Eagles face each other in the Super Bowl, and their mom, or Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's mom, had a split jersey.
Yeah.
That would be me. That would be me.
I might be wrong, but I think that was a final for a New Japan Cup one.
It had. I feel like it had to have been. Doesn't Goto have like the most finals in New Japan Cup history or something like that?
He has like 3.
Yeah. Man, if those 2, dude, that's gonna be like. I'm not even fucking around, guys. Like this is not the Goto bit, okay? That could. I would be so invested in that match. It could end up being a match of the year contender for me, just because like pure investment. I'm dead ass serious. Like, oh man, because like before going into the tournament, I was like, Zach has to win it. He has to. But then now watching the tournament, I'm like, oh, but fucking the G and the G1, guys.
Like, if you know the history, like going into this G1 and not knowing the history of just Goto in general, just Goto.
Yeah.
You're like, why should this old fuck win? But if you ain't have to keep up, just go back and look at what Goto has done for literally the past like 15 years.
And he hasn't gotten shit for it.
Not shit for it. No world title reign. The only singles title he's held is the never openweight.
Yeah, it's only the never openweight. No, he didn't.
Yeah, never held the IC title. Actually, no, he did. He did.
When?
But that was 2015, 2012 and 2015.
Okay.
But
I know that.
That's all. He hasn't had a singles title since 2020. It is more than dude in tournament wise. Like hold on, so many tag leagues, so many tag. Um, but they refused. They refused to let him win a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
title.
Never mind, never mind, never mind.
Refused to let him win a title. G1 winner has won the New Japan Cup 1, 2,
That's right. I'm sorry. I'm
3.
looking at this fucking his second Intercontinental title reign. The
Uh-huh.
only matches he had was fucking Shinsuke. All three of them were Shinsuke matches.
Crazy.
He wrestled Shinsuke at Dontaku, Dominion, and then Destruction.
It is in like at that time, like that was Shinsuke's time.
It was, yeah,
If,
yeah.
if you're wrestling Shinsuke, you're probably losing that fucking title, buddy. Um, yeah, but going going into their next he has his next match is against ELP. He's gonna win that, so he's gonna have 10. He's gonna have 10 points, and then he fights Hanare after that. So I would say that he could very much well finish at the top of that block. Um,
You're talking about Goto,
or at
right?
least, yeah,
Yeah.
Goto. Goto could finish at the top of his block. Um, Takeshita has Oleg and Ren. He could also finish at the top of his because they're both at
He
8,
beats Oleg. I don't think he beats Ren.
which is some bullshit.
It would be some bullshit.
It would be some bullshit. It would be some bullshit because Ren has been getting some BS wins because he also has 8. I think he's beaten.
He beat Yuya.
He beat Yuya, he beat Goto, and he beat Cobb. Like, and Cobb is at the top of the fucking block. He's
Yeah.
at he has 10. So like, that's crazy that they're allowing that. Finlay has 8 as well. They're definitely gonna have a tiebreaker. They're definitely have a tiebreaker for that block because there's too many people tied up at the top, and then assuming Yuya wins another match, he's gonna have 8. If he wins both his matches, he's gonna have 10. There's gonna be so many tiebreakers. I
Yeah.
don't know how they're gonna do this and like how they're gonna pull this off. Goto versus Zack Sabre does seem like the most realistic.
Dude, I'm
I'm
gonna be a
I'm
fucking mess.
I'm gonna be all in on that. No pun intended. Um, and I'm I don't remember who Zack Sabre beat for his New Japan Cup. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was Sonata, if it was Goto, or if it was somebody else. I'm tweaking and losing my mark. Let me see if I can find it. New Japan Cup 2022. It was Naito. It was Naito.
Ah, sounds boring.
This was 2022. So, no, it was pretty good.
Oh well. Sorry.
It was pretty good.
There is. Sorry, I was looking at more matches for this weekend or more shows for this weekend.
Um,
Is that my fucking laptop, dude? That scared the fuck out of me. That's what it is. Okay, Jesus Christ, thought I was hearing ghosts. I pulled up the fucking Marigold show for or the schedule, I mean, and I fucking it was crazy. The fucking show came up, but I was very confused. Anyways, fucking on Cage Match, there's not much. There's the 2 G1 shows this weekend.
There's
the N1,
the start of the five stars tonight, or
yeah.
not tonight, but on the 10th. Has a lot of fucking. It's like 10 or 12 fucking matches, singles matches. Yeah, crazy.
The main event of the N1 on Thursday into Friday, sadly, is Kaito versus Oiwa. That will be good. Outside of that, though, there's not much until we get to the stardom stuff.
Yeah.
There's Tej. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Suzumi
Masha,
versus fucking Yuki Arai on that show. I'm really watching that. Go ahead.
Masha is in Japan right now. I believe she's going to be on that show that's on the 10th. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. She's going to be on the Teach show like sometime this week. And then also they said something about the Up girls, which is Miyu Watanabe. I can't remember everyone's names, but it's the girls who usually be singing. It's Miyu and the rest of the girls.
Yes.
They're doing like an 8-man tag.
Okay.
I don't know who they're going against, but Yeah, yeah. Masha. It's Masha and Toga versus Miyu Yamashita and Maki Ito.
That should be good.
Supposed to be, I think.
That should be good.
Yeah. Like,
There's another N1 show Friday into Saturday that has Alpha Wolf versus Tavion Heights, which I'm actually interested in.
mm.
It has Yoshiki Inamura versus Dr. Wagner Jr. Ellie
Oh
Hodal,
yeah.
Del Dr. Wagner Jr. That should be fucking beast.
Yeah.
Let's see what's on this DDT and GCW show real quick.
Nothing. You don't want to look at
Mal
that.
versus Alex Zane. Holy shit, there's actually nothing. It's not even anything that's like that gross. I just don't fucking care. Sunday into Monday, there's another or a fucking N1 show. Fuck me. Kaito versus Dragonbane Beast. Manabu Soya versus Yoshiki Inamura. Those two matches should be awesome. And that's about it. Well, yeah, that's about it for this weekend. I'm pretty sure at least. If you haven't, I'll say this now. It should be soon, like within the next couple hours. Marigold Summer Destiny 2024 is going to be available on demand on Wrestle Universe. If you don't have Wrestle Universe, just fucking get it. It's like the best subscription to wrestling. It's like $8 a month. I mean, don't get it if you can't afford it. No shit, but like, you know, if you have it, get it. This is my show of the year so far. Genuinely, like top to bottom, fucking awesome match. Except for when the white women are out there, that's about it. Other than that, as far as the weekend goes, oh wait, the fucking Grand Prix. Yeah, fuck sure Grand Prix. What do you think?
That fucking that card that has Maki Ito versus fucking there's a 6-man tag before it.
Mm-hmm.
Aja Kong, Mao, and Takeda versus Ali Catch, Dark Sheik, and Effie. Why the fuck?
That's awesome.
Like, no, like, oh my god.
I'm trying to find the fucking the Grand Prix schedule. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't have the schedule. I just have that first card. Boy.
Okay, what's the first card? What's the first card?
Let me count the matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, wait, I see it. Fuck's sake.
13 matches, 12 of them are Grand Prix matches. I don't know what's main event and what's not. They don't really have it in order. They just have it color.
Yeah.
But fuck. I'm gonna just go through like.
I mean yeah.
I'm just going what I feel like would be a banger. Poi versus Micah.
Yeah.
Big stuff. Mayu versus Tam. That's probably like my most look forward one so far. I'm not gonna lie, because like
it's for me, it's either that or Momo versus Azumi.
There's also Momo versus Azumi. I was gonna say the next. Let's see.
Sayuri versus Starlight,
yeah.
As far as like interest goes, Sayuri versus Anna Jay.
Yeah. I'm like, I am intrigued because like I do want to see like. I'm not an Anna Jay like hater. I don't want to see her like do bad or anything like that.
No.
So like, if she comes out here and she does good, like
just
tournament wise, if she does.
I mean, like if she comes out and does good, then that just means that like she's ready for like more like a bigger spot in AEW.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing.
And also, like some people on the roster have been failing her because, like, why are y'all not having these good matches with her?
Yeah.
You know, on like Rampage and stuff. Like, what's going on here?
I mean, it is funny that I was like pretty direct that if Maiko lost the world title to what's her name? Natsuko. Yeah. That I would be done with Stardom. But this is a pretty good card, so I'll tune it.
there's also I don't know if you saw it. Uh, Risa Risa is going against Saya Hamitani. That's kind of interesting because I don't think she's been in the tournament before. She usually does like deathmatch stuff.
Hmm.
I believe
That should be
she
interesting.
usually does like a lot of deathmatch shit. So for her to be in a tournament like this, kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, kind of crazy to me, kind of wild.
We'll see how it
I
goes.
yeah, I will be tuning into that though. I will be watching.
I'll be watching. I think that might be it. I believe, at least.
Mm-hmm.
There are some ROH tapings over the weekend. That's about it. All right. Thank you for watching the Graps podcast. Like and subscribe. That's what I was trying to say. I forgot the terms. Later.